Jackson come up. Yeah, no countdown this time. We going right into it. Hey, what's going on? What's up, good people? Everybody of Earth. And wherever else you listening to, if you're listening to it off the planet, shout out to you. Welcome back to 2.5 Hills. I'll be your hostess with the mostest, and sometimes I like cream cheese instead of butter on my breakfast toasters. I'm Uncle Black. That was good. I like that one. That was the bomb.com. As always, I'm joined by my co-host extraordinaire, Bri. Hey, Bri.
Hey. It's been
Oh man, listen.
an interesting
Go
couple
ahead.
weeks.
Listen. I'll be honest. We had a week off, and wrestling made sure that we paid for it because it was just announcement after announcement after announcement, and something after something after something. We just could not rest without something happening in pro wrestling, right?
No, we couldn't. I mean, I skipped 1 week of NXT and felt like
The
I
fucking
missed
floodgates
everything.
open.
Literally. I was like, you know what? That was them saying, don't skip out on us again. We
Don't
here.
miss nothing.
It's
Well,
been a
listen.
week.
Before we move any further, let's say thank you to who we gotta say thank you to.
Of course.
Downtime in the ring. Shout out to them. We is part of them. We won of them.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to them. Follow them on YouTube. Shout out to the Wrestling Society Network. Available on Roku
Yes.
TV, Fire Stick, Apple TV.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Go hit them up on the YouTube as well. Man, go follow us on YouTube too. Uncle Black
Yeah.
215. We like 7 away from 100. Us and Downtime in the Ring. Get us up
Mm-hmm.
there. We trying to get to 100. Matter of fact, F that. We trying to get 1,000. Let's get us to
And
1,000
we just dropped
subscribers
a
so we can
vlog.
have some fun. Really do. No, go ahead.
If y'all want to see us outside the cameras, like outside the studio, check out the vlog. That's
Yeah. Oh,
it's interesting
thank
to
you.
say the
Thank
least.
you. I forgot. Listen, go to the YouTube page. 2.5 L's at the O's game, man. Bree got caught with 2 hot dogs. Not at the same time. I just want to make
Two.
that clear. It was a
No,
separate times in
no,
the game.
not at the same
But
time.
she,
Two,
she,
two, two separate times.
she
Okay.
had them jaws. They was good. They look good. They look good. They
Listen,
won. They won the game. I don't want to give up too much. We had a good
I
time.
was partaking in the libations that come with being
Oh,
at a baseball game. So, yeah.
we all did. I did too. We had fun.
Yeah.
Go ahead and watch that
Yeah.
over on YouTube and let us know what you think. I heard it's doing great. #1 over there. But
Let's go.
so instead of diving into the programs, we just got to get all of the hot shit
We
out the
just
way
we just
first.
gonna go wherever,
We
you
gonna
know.
go, and the first thing I want to spring up is that, as confirmed this morning by who I couldn't tell you, but I know it's confirmed right now. Rebecca Quinn is officially a free agent. That's right. Becky Lynch did not resign her WWE contract, and now she is going to be like Zach and Cody, living the sweet life until she decides when she wants to come back, or even if she wants to come back. Brie, your thoughts on that?
It's a sad day. It's a sad day. Um, for me, I feel like Becky Lynch or Rebecca Quinn, I guess, right now, because we don't know where she's at. That
She's at home.
she is WWE. Like WWE is just I don't see her anywhere else. I don't see her in TNA or Japan or AEW. I don't see her really going anywhere else and thriving the way she has in WWE. I just feel
You
like
know,
I don't.
I'm gonna have to interject. I'm gonna have to interject to say that
Go
she wouldn't
ahead.
do well. To say that she wouldn't, you know,
It's
succeed in somewhere like, hold up, like TNA. I mean, for crud's sakes, the floodgates have opened. if there was ever a time for Rebecca Quinn to head over to the land of Impact, I feel like this will be it. Whether she does it now, whether she takes some time off and does it later on. I mean, listen, the door is literally swung open, and it's like
You're
she could just
missing
walk in
what
there
I'm
with no
saying.
problem.
You're missing what I'm
Why?
saying.
No. I can hear you completely saying that because Becky is a WWE lifer and she has been in that system. We can say the same thing about Naomi. But what did she do when she went over to TNA? She succeeded with what
There's
was
a
given to
difference
her.
in levels here.
Well, I mean, listen, at the same time, all of these women have the same thing that everybody else has 24 hours and an opportunity. And I'm sure if the opportunity presented itself for her to come to TNA, work with all the women that's over there, do the same thing Trent did, except now it's just Becky, or excuse me, Rebecca doing it, then I don't see the difference. Yes, it's different tiers, it's different level of star, and that's what would just make it that much important and give it that much more je ne sais quoi, if you will.
It didn't
But I
work
pick
with
up what you put. I
Sasha.
pick up
I
what you.
don't see it working with Becky. I'm just saying.
I mean, it just had okay. Mercedes just got the damn belt, so let's just see where that
What
goes.
happened when she
Don't
got the Japan belt?
that was unfortunate. Injuries
Uh-huh.
happen in this business, and
Uh-huh.
things happen. But I feel like this time around, preservation is key, and hopefully we can see a longer title reign from a healthier Mercedes Monet. But we don't want to get off too much of a tangent. So
Yeah.
you say that Rebecca
She ain't
Quinn needs to
going
stay in
nowhere.
WWE. She's not
If
going anywhere. She's just
anything,
waiting.
I feel like this is her taking a much needed, well deserved break to spend time with her daughter, who is getting older. I mean, she's a toddler at this point, you know? These are the moments that you want to be there for. So there's also the fact that her husband, Seth Rollins, he's injured right now. So she just wants to spend time with her family. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what I feel like is happening right now. She will come back when she is well and ready to, if that's what she decides to do. If anything, if
All
she
right.
doesn't compete in the ring anymore, I can see her working with Lyra Valkyria.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I can
Just wanted to
see it.
say that. Just put that out there. Hey, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of us. You almost made it 10 minutes without the TED talk. I feel like we won't go any further now because I said it. But I'm proud of us.
We
We went
won't.
all the way. we,
We won't.
we went all the way to 8.5 minutes without it. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, since you heard that, it is now time for our 2.5 Hills TED Talk, which is sponsored by the Wrestling Society Network, available on Roku TV, Apple TV, Fire Stick. That's the Amazon thing. And I think that's it. Let's kick it off proper. We want Roman because we missed the tribal chief. That right. That's
Yes,
right.
yes. And considering what has happened in the past week,
Oh, we could go right into it
extra,
right
I
after
want to
this.
put extra emphasis.
Some
Extra
extra
emphasis.
sauce.
Fuck Liv Morgan. Fuck you. Why? I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Again, our TED Talk was sponsored by the Wrestling Society Network, available wherever streaming. Yeah, man, Liv Morgan out here having it her goddamn way.
She
From what
broke up
I
with
can
Bo
pick up.
Dallas and just decided to let loose.
Listen, man, when you the champ gets what the champ wants. And it looks like the champ want her a little bit of that Latino heat. Because at the end of Raw last week, at the end of her successful title defense, because Dom was supposed to help cost her the match, but of course He tried and it did not work. And then right at the end of everything, as Raw went off the air, she pointed a big, wet, juicy one right on Dominic Mysterio. And that's what sent the internet up in an uproar. Because me, it's like, damn, you got a beautiful wife as a shoot. Beautiful family. And then your TV girlfriend, Rhea Ripley. Beautiful woman. And now you out here running around behind Liv Morgan. Shame, brother. I was defending you at first. I had your back in the beginning. I thought that you wasn't going to be out here doing this dastardly stuff. But you know what? It's all right. Because mommy's going to come home. And when she does, she's going to flip some furniture. I'm going to tell you that much. She's going to flip it. What you think, Bri? Talk to me.
I am disgusted. I'm disgusted. Because why? I told y'all that this was going to happen. I told y'all this was the way that the story was going to go. However, I still hate it. Like, why? And can I just say, the way that kiss went down, Dominic's reaction, y'all remember that video of Madonna kissing Drake on stage? That's what that kiss reminded me of. Okay? He did not, he didn't know how to react. He didn't know what to do after that. Like, I was just, mommy about to come and fuck everybody up. Everybody. Damien and Finn, I need y'all to get y'all boys. Because why?
Listen, man, I ain't never been a player in my life. Never been a player. But if I would have been in a past life, I could say confidently, Dominic, you're doing this all wrong, brother. And I'll tell you where you messed up at. By having all this stuff happen on live television, broadcast to millions around the world. You never do your dirt on TV, man. But they call you Dirty Dominic Mysterio for a reason, my boy. Let us pray, because he gonna need it.
Rhea gonna come
Man,
and
what
break
else
the
happened?
other shoulder.
R-Truth is in. Yeah, he gonna have 2 slings on.
Oh,
So can we
R-Truth.
please R-Truth and National Treasure here? I saw that segment. I saw that segment playback, and again, one time for Ron Killings, because what would we do without him on Monday Night Raw? Yes, please, a slow clap for R-Truth, because the ice cream man gimmick. Oh yes, fucking
Miz
A.
is vanilla and he is strawberry.
Strawberry. He said, "Yeah, man, what you think he was gonna be, huh? What you thought his flavor was gonna be, man?"
And he like, hey, Miz is like, nope, y'all not getting me caught.
Nope. No. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. And also, I mean, we can't forget about the elephant in the room here, okay? King Gunther. He won that good old King of the Ring tournament.
Yes, he
He
did. Like
won.
I told y'all he would.
Yes, he did. And now he's in the driver's seat. He's headed to Cleveland for a world title match. But
Against
who?
Drew McIntyre.
Oh, so it's confirmed. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's been confirmed. Clash at the Castle in Glasgow is going to be Drew McIntyre versus the world champion Damian Priest. And from what I'm hearing from my co-host, that means that Damian is dropping the belt in Glasgow. From what I'm hearing.
Yes. Because
You believe that in your heart of hearts?
I do. 100%. Because Triple H, Paul Levesque is many things. Stupid is not one of them. And that's what he would be if he did not have Drew McIntyre win the title in his home country. This is it. This is an even bigger moment than WrestleMania 40. Let it happen. Just let it happen. The people want it, you know? Let it happen. Because the heat that they will feel in Scotland if it does not happen is going to be crazy. Not to mention, it's going to just make the heel turn feel like it was for nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And speaking of something that is absolutely for everything and not absolutely nothing, I want to shout out the homies over at Downtown in the Ring. They out there in New Mexico right now at the Phase 1 Pro Wrestling Show, holding that shit down. Shout out to Donovan,
Yes.
shout out to Chris, man. Y'all be safe.
Have
Don't
fun.
don't fly off no ladders. No unnecessary bumps,
Don't do
please.
anything we wouldn't do.
I don't know about that because if given the opportunity and the proper compensation, then
I'd jump off of a
I
ladder.
probably you ain't gonna set me on fire.
I'd jump off a
Oh
ladder.
wait, we can talk about that. Okay, I'll probably jump off a ladder, but you definitely won't set me on fire.
No.
Speaking of people being set on fire, we'll briefly jump over to AEW, man. Double or Nothing was
That
this past weekend, and that was a program that you needed to sit down and you needed to watch
yeah.
because you
And I
talk
didn't.
about an adrenaline rush from start to finish, from when I sat down and joined the program to when I got up. It was just nonstop, nonstop. And of course, what I'm getting at, anarchy in the arena, which is basically like saying the craziest shit that we can think of and we can get away with being behind a paywall. Let's just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough,
They did it.
my boy Jack Perry was set on fire by Darby Allin's flamethrower.
Yep.
And as crazy as that sounds, it was as
Mm-hmm.
crazy to see.
Yeah.
It was executed flawlessly. And
Absolutely.
what makes it even better is that after Jack Perry got set on fire, he won the match.
Mm-hmm.
So to say that, hey, they don't think that this guy is hot and he don't have no heat, the guy literally was on fire. What more can you like? What more can you ask of this guy as far as company wise is concerned? I don't
Nothing.
know. I can't tell you.
Nothing.
There's nothing that he will
Adam
not do for
Copeland.
AEW. At least in my
Adam
eyes.
Copeland is injured. He's out. He ruptured his tibia and will be out.
From that dive man on this day, he should have just jumped from the top rope. It wouldn't have had the same je ne sais quoi, but you'd have been able to walk.
You
Listen,
know.
I said this, so I said this on the other show. I'm gonna say it here too. It's just me, or every time that Adam Copeland does this brood entrance, like when the lights are red when he come out, the match
Mhm.
is never good. It's like the entrance, the gimmick is cursed. I hate to use the C word, but I feel like it is. You
You
go
know
back to the
why?
last WrestleMania with
Because
Finn Balor.
the brood gimmick was not good.
No way. I mean, hold on. For the time, it was phenomenal. It just was what it was. It just fit in at the time.
Yeah.
Don't say that it
And it
wasn't
needs to
good.
stay there. We don't need to bring back everything from the past.
Man, listen. If that music was to come on, you would still bop. So I don't even want to hear
I
that.
would. And I did.
You know what I'm saying?
When I saw the Flames at SummerSlam 2022, when he returned, I popped. Yeah. Because that was the first, like, oh shit, are we getting Brood Edge? And then it fell flat. So now I don't
And
want it
Edge,
anymore.
listen, but in this instance,
Edge
Adam
fell
didn't.
flat
He fell
too.
on his fucking leg. And that's why he is on the shelf, Adam.
But you know who did not fall flat? Swerve Strickland. He is still our
Absolutely not.
AEW champion.
Indeed.
Yes. We
And
had a
listen, shout out to
return.
the boy who came back. Who came back? Make me cry, man.
He back, y'all. Maxwell Jacob Friedman has returned.
This man came back in the Triple H vest with the leather jacket and the jean, like he wildin'. And he came back, he beat the snot out of Adam Cole, and he basically said, listen, I'm the wolf on wrestling. I'm not fucking leaving. Showed a tattoo on his ankle. Bet on yourself with the AW chip in the middle. So for at least from that, he's here for the long term. He ain't going nowhere. And
Yep.
MJF is back, and he's going back to the MJF of old, the MJF that got us hooked in the first place. And again, one half of the wrestling scale is balanced. Now all we need is Roman to come back, and everything will be good with the world. So, but MJF came back, man, and he made it crystal clear. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not singing, I'm not dancing, nothing. Let's
Mm-hmm.
go.
Jumping back
Mm.
over to WWE for a moment. As we
To the
speak of
fiend.
returns, I just want to touch on NXT because
Oh
the
yes.
ending of
Mm-hmm.
NXT, Ethan Page,
All ego.
Ethan Page attacked Trick Williams and held up the NXT championship.
Listen, only after the greatest Trick Williams entrance I've ever seen in NXT history.
Get
All
it
around.
sexy, get it
Greatest NXT
sexy,
episode.
get it sexy.
Oh yeah, it's sexy red. Booker T on
Mm-hmm.
commentary was perfect. And listen,
Mm-hmm.
for somebody who had no clue what the hell Sexy Red was doing on NXT, there
I
was
didn't
nobody
either, but
happier
I've loved
than
everything
me
I've seen.
to see Sexy Red on NXT, holding up the North American Women's Championship
Bring
like
her
she
back.
wanted,
Bring her back.
throwing the ass in the ring, just in the splits during like, bruh,
Mm-hmm.
it's kids watching this. I'm sure we not PG no more, but bruh,
Oh
that shit was
well,
lit though. I'm not gonna lie,
they
that
see it
shit
on
was lit.
TikTok all the
Cause
time. It's okay. It's okay.
it was lit
Um,
though. NXT definitely. I feel like NXT saw Double or Nothing was like, all right, y'all want to set motherfuckers on fire, huh? All right, we
Here
see
you go.
a
We
person
see you
on
setting
fire,
him
and
on
we
fire.
raise you a sexy red. Now we about to light the rains up.
We
Bring
also
in
see
sexy
your
red.
MJF, and here's Ethan Page. So, you know, not to
Oh, we can't just
mention,
skip over.
no, no,
We can't skip
I'm about to
over.
get there. I'm about to
Oh,
get there.
oh,
I'm
my
about to
fault.
get
Do
there.
your thing. Do your thing. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna sit back and let you have it. Go ahead.
So my girl, Roxanne Perez, our NXT Women's Champion. Okay, she is tired of Ava. Okay, she's tired of it, and she said,
Sick of this.
"Who is my opponent for NXT Battleground?" And Ava comes out, and we find out that her opponent is none other than the TNA Knockout Women's Champion, Jordan Grace. The same Jordan Grace who was just in the Women's Royal Rumble back in January. And not only is she facing Roxanne Perez at Battleground, for the NXT Women's Champion. She also has a match next week on NXT to showcase not only why she's here, but to also help put over a talent from NXT Level Up. And not only that, apparently, there's a lot that's about to be happening between NXT and TNA in the coming months. Chef Sean is he's cooking.
Listen, all I want is Joe Hendry.
I
I don't
need
care
it.
where you put
I
him.
don't.
I don't care what you do with him. I just want to
Y'all could do
slowly
anything.
wave my hands
It could just
from
be.
side to side.
It could be him walking through the parking lot and then he gets jumped by the family. I don't care. I
No,
need Joe
listen,
Hendry. Just
you
let
do
me hear the
not hurt
song.
a hair on that man. That man need to be walking through safe as a whistle through that NXT parking lot. I don't listen, I need people to stop and stare in amazement if Joe Hendry hits the most dangerous space in
Do y'all
WWE today
know
in the
what I will
NXT parking.
do if I hear that song on NXT?
Cry. Set your
Tears will
DVRs,
be
ladies and
shed.
gentlemen.
Tears will
History
be
will be
shed.
made.
I ain't never cried over NXT. But y'all give me Joe Hendry, that'll do it. That'll do it.
I mean, listen, he already teasing a song with the New Day, so we
I
need to
know.
just catch him on Monday Night Raw. We got 3 hours.
We got time. We got plenty of time. Can you imagine a Joe Hendry and Drew McIntyre segment?
Maybe. Oh man, Raw lit. I'm not gonna lie, SmackDown lit too. Let me
SmackDown is
just start.
real lit.
Let me start this segment off, the SmackDown segment off by
Yes.
saying, all right, don't trust anybody wearing pastel color suits. All
Yep.
right, because I guess the big takeaway from SmackDown this past week was AJ. He pulled the Mark Henry on us, man.
He ain't going
He
nowhere.
he 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 pulled the I'm about to retire angle, and it was good. Boy had the Carolina blue suit on, pastel suit. He had Gallows and Anderson outside in all black, and I mean, I feel
We
like
thought that boy was going back to TNA.
he ripped this speech directly from Mark Henry's, and he did everything the way he's supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
And right when he asked Cody to come out, they started hot dogging it, and then bada bing, bada boom, it was a ploy. He beat the brakes off of him. So prior to this, AJ was saying, "Hey, you got to go to the back of the line. You can't get another title shot." This is a hell of a way to say, "Nah, this'll do it." And I'm sure now we got the match going into Clash, Cody versus AJ, because Cody's gonna want the match.
Of
He
course.
has to.
Of course. The neck breaker on the steel steps? What? Yeah, of course he's gonna want another match.
Then he hit the Styles Clash off of it. Hell yeah, he wants to fight, and they're gonna.
Also, I just want to say, before we get too deep into SmackDown, my girl Piper Niven is getting a chance to show off in Scotland in a title match against Bayley. And there's a poster for it, and WWE posted it. So Bayley's getting her props as well. That match
Damn too.
is, look, we know Bayley is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
But Piper Niven is so underrated, so underpushed, so underutilized, and I am glad that she is getting this moment to shine because
Listen. with the
She is not a
past,
force to be reckoned with.
indeed, with especially with the disrespect they have been showing our WWE Women's Champion. It's about damn time, and finally get to see Bayley go to work and see Piper Niven really show that she's supposed to be here in this main event championship scene.
Yes.
That's going to be popping.
So with that, it still seems like, Nia Jax doesn't care. She's like, whoever wins, I will beat you at SummerSlam. Um,
Yes, she is the queen of the ring, and her ticket is punched to a title match in
yes.
Cleveland as well.
Apollo Crews actually had a match on SmackDown apparently.
Did he?
I
Did
mean,
he
I don't know. You
though?
watched, I didn't. So,
Hmm.
did he?
I say that to say he did, but did he though? Like,
Mm.
listen. I don't know. They trying this thing where they just pan in on him, and he was talking right to the camera. First match back. Gonna start off with a dub, y'all. Yeah, let's get it. Woo! Then the music hit. I'm like, who is his opponent? Andrade. Yeah, brother, you're not gonna win. So I
I
mean,
mean,
this was really an angle to try to see if Andrade was going to join Legato, and he didn't. So right now, the homie Angel is going through it. He's stressed out, and that's
mhm.
just going to lead to a match next week against Apollo because Apollo did run down on him in the locker room and put hands on him. He whooped
So we're
on him.
actually doing something with Apollo Crews.
We getting work. So he listen. They got a
All
graphic up for
right.
him next week. It's him and Angel. Angel
All
need to mind
right.
his
No
business,
pink
and
slip
now
yet. No pink slip yet.
listen,
Okay.
we got some work to do. Apollo can go. I feel like he's at the point where his career has been seasoned enough to where, all right, let's do something with him. He's been around too long. He's got too much stuff that he can do, no matter what you need, whether it's a TV match, live a match, whatever. He can do it all. So let's do something. Hopefully, this leads to him staying on TV.
Street Profits versus Gorillas of Destiny.
How'd you think that one was gonna go, man? Expensive
Look,
debuts don't lose.
okay, look. I know, and my I got mixed feelings. I have mixed emotions because my support the bloodline, like we the ones, like my heart is happy because I will forever back the bloodline.
But it's the profits,
And it's the
though. It's the
profits.
profits, though. Yeah, man. Much love to Montez and Angelo Dawkins, dog. But listen, the beautiful thing about them boys is, right, no matter what happened, they always be back because this is work.
Yeah,
And this is how this goes. And they understand that. So, they time is gonna come. But as far as this night and this show,
it just wasn't
the
it.
bloodline got the victory because apparently we're not calling them Gorillas of Destiny. They're just the bloodline. So
Yeah.
the bloodline tag team A got the victory after some very, very smart tag team mechanics where I was very, very impressed at the former God. And speaking of God, next week Tama Tonga gets anointed by the great Solo into
Tama
the
Tonga or
bloodline.
Tongaloa?
So, Tongaloa gets anointed next week. Tama's already in. I'm sure we know that. But
Tama
now,
been
yes, so now Tongaloa will
in.
get his, I guess, get sworn in as a bloodline member. And I guess he'll get like his own graphic or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And then we
And
have
also, let's
oh,
put this out
go
here
ahead.
too. LA Knight is looking for Logan Paul. Let's just put this out
Of
there.
course. Of course.
And I don't mean to I know we rooting for everybody black, but we gotta call it out because the world saw it. Carmelo Hayes. Brother. You need help.
What?
Sing your lines before you go on, all right? So you can remember that shit.
He fucked up.
Yeah, listen, he was saying he was supposed to be talking about Logan Paul because Logan Paul's the champ. But he said LA instead of Logan. And LA rolling with the punches said, yeah, if I was talking about facing me, I'd be right here. Get your story straight. Get your lines together. If you go back and see it, he got him. He got right with him live on TV. After that, he was a little frazzled trying to go home. So,
Oh.
listen, hey man,
It's okay.
this
It
is
happens to the best
it's
of them,
live, baby. It's
It
live.
at least it wasn't against John Cena because that's what happened with Roman Reigns,
Listen, it
and
wasn't a
it was
suffering
bad.
succotash, okay? Listen, at least I'll say like this. At least people like Riddle had the ability to just be like, fuck it, I fucked up. And then just walk away and it was just like, hey, it's Riddle. It's cool. Carmelo
Yeah,
can't do that. He's him. He tried to
yeah,
recover and I think he kind of got it. But
yeah.
we'll see what happens next week. Just make sure that, sing them so that way you can learn them better. Because you know how you sing a song and you know the song? Sing your lines, bruh. You'll be all right.
Just practice with Kalani, you know. Practice
They
with
together?
Kalani. Yeah, they've been
They a thing?
together. Yeah,
Oh, shows how much I know. I guess they just building up their love and WWE thing, huh? Okay, I guess. I'm
yeah. Him and
joking. I'm
Kalani
joshing you.
Jordan. Him and Kalani
Oh,
Jordan. Yeah.
shout out to them. Shout out
Wait,
to
did you
love.
know that Tyler Bate and Sol Ruka are a thing?
No, that's their business. I don't be knowing what their business is.
It
Shout out to
popped up on
Breezy,
my
man.
it popped up on my timeline. I said, "What?" To me, they
Shout out
look
to
alike,
Breezy.
so it's a little weird. But hey,
Hey man, listen. This is a Tyler Breeze staying account over here. So hey,
not
Breezy,
Tyler
go on.
Breeze, Tyler Bate.
Oh shit. Oh well, my fault. Shout out to Tyler Bate, one half of the new Catch Republic. I was off like a motherfucker. Sorry, Breeze. My bad, brother. But shout out to you though.
I hate that new
No,
Catch
that's on. That's
Republic.
on
I
me.
hate it.
That's on me. My bad. Y'all be good.
Be breezy. Oh my gosh! Back to
Huh?
SmackDown. Back to SmackDown. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven versus Bayley and Naomi. It
I
went
didn't
how
see
we
this
thought it
match.
was going to go. Um,
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't miss much. Chelsea Green, Piper Niven won. Um, it makes sense, they're trying to build up their match for Clash at the Castle. So, yeah. Um, and then it was AJ Styles, you know, pulling a Mark Henry on all of us.
Beautiful. Beautiful
It was.
execution.
It was. Oh, how can I forget? Uh, Tommaso Ciampa and Austin Theory had a
Yes.
match as well. Um,
Of course, building to that tag team title debauchery.
yes. Even though what I really want is a reunion of the way, but it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
I don't know.
Was there
Listen,
a
next
QR
week we
code
get.
last night?
Yes, there was a QR code as soon as the show began. I didn't get the scanning, but from what I see, Uncle Howdy took over WWE.com and wrote a very strongly worded letter
Ooh.
talking
Ooh.
about himself and how, being led astray by his own perception and shit like that. Listen, man, Bo, you need to stop tugging at the heartstrings. Get your ass in the ring and wrestle. I don't know how much more invested you want us to be, bro. I know that we was hanging on Bray's QR codes,
Yeah.
hanging on like monkeys on trees. But at this point,
At
brother,
this
I'm
point,
gonna cry as soon as I see the hat. Like, just come on, just come out and wrestle. Like, come on in. The wrestling's fine. It's cool. Is
yeah, like
everybody not
I
ready yet? What are we waiting for?
it's not even. First of all, I don't know honestly if his like him coming back is gonna make me cry. I don't know. It might not. Bray's had me sobbing like a baby, but I don't I don't know. But my whole thing is y'all have been doing these QR codes for going on 2 months. Like let's this it's starting to feel like the Veers vignettes. Like when is it going to happen? The date we have now for Uncle Howdy is June 17th, which is an episode of Monday Night Raw. And
which
I
will be in
pray.
Corpus Christi, Texas. So,
Mm-hmm.
wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Watch our
Uh-huh.
socials. That's all I'll say about that. Watch the
Mm-hmm.
socials on 2.5_hills. I might
Mm-hmm.
be there.
I will not.
If I can make it in attendance and I'm gonna just poke my head in there just to see what's going on over here. What y'all doing over here? And then
Mm-hmm.
I'll go live just to I probably
Mm-hmm.
won't, but we will have documentation of that evening. Because
If
if
it
that is what I
happens,
think it is, if I'm there, sorry, everybody else is gonna hate me forever. And
I
hey,
will
listen,
never
the
let you live
universe,
this down. I'm
the
just saying.
universe will do what the universe does. And if I just so happenstance coincidentally just
Nah.
happen to be in the general area region the same time they is, I might as well. I mean, okay, let's go. I
Y'all don't
digress. I
understand.
digress. I
Y'all don't
digress.
understand how this chat is going to go off if he goes to the June 17th episode of Monday Night Raw and Uncle Howdy pops up.
It's not an if. It's not an if. I'm going. That's Just put that out there. I'll be in
The if
attendance. God
is
damn it.
the if is Uncle
There's no
Howdy.
if.
The
Yeah,
if
but
is
whoever
Uncle
show
Howdy.
up, I'm here for whatever. Give me something.
If anyone from the Wyatt Six pops up, Wendy included, okay? If any of them pop up, this chat will never let him live it down. We will like I don't know. Um, mm. But it's fine. I'll be at the Monday Night Raw after SummerSlam, so
Please have a great time, man.
August 5th, I will be there.
I'm gonna be honest. Depending on I don't know. I feel like I'm be on vacation. Dang it, have fun.
I
I'll be
will.
in Jamaica somewhere. I'll be watching.
Just like I'll
Just
be
make sure we
watching
cut
on
out.
June 17th.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll try to snag some. Actually, I'll try to snag some good seats if I can get some good TV like seats. Get me in front of the hard cam. I'll make a sign.
I do want to make a sign for the show I go to. I don't know. It all depends on if mommy is back.
Hmm.
I can't put the
I'm gonna
TED
make a
Talk on a
sign.
sign.
I'm gonna make a sign that says "Downtime in the Ring" because that's
That would
what y'all
actually
need to
be
go
dope.
to.
Yeah.
Downtime in the Ring on one side, 2.5 heels on the other. One or the other.
Just pick one.
And
Just
then
pick one.
I'll make sure that I'll do a sign for Donovan that says like CM Punk eats corn a long way or something. I'm sure Donovan will love that one. Donovan hates CM Punk for those who don't know in the
Yes.
audience.
Yes.
Does not like him at all.
Oh,
What else?
no.
What else? What else is going on out here in these pro
I
wrestling
don't
streets, man?
I don't even know. It's been a lot.
We talked. Mercedes Monet is the new TBS
Yes.
cable network champion.
Yes,
after
congrats
a
to her.
successful title capture at Double or Nothing. After Chris Statlander
Turned
turned
on
on
Willow
Willow
Nightingale.
No. So that's going to be nice. We get to see a different side of Stat. It's going to be
Mm-hmm.
dope. What else happened? What
My
else
only
happened?
question,
Brian
did
Cage joined
Timeless
Chris
Tony
Jericho's
Storm,
learning tree. Of
how
course,
about
Timeless
Timeless
Tony Tone
Tony?
retained.
Yay,
She retained her
my
women's
girl.
championship in what I like to think is a match that you knew it was going to be. It was just back and forth, knock down, drag them out, selling, work, work, work. Tony did a thing, and I cannot wait to see who they want to get this belt up off of her because right now she is hot as fish grease. What
Yep.
else happened? We talked about Adam jumping off the cage. Anarchy in Arena was batshit crazy. They spent a lot of money playing music throughout the whole match. What else happened?
I feel like that's
Chris
it.
Jericho. Chris Jericho did win that triple threat match, and for the love of God, instead of thumbtacks, it was a bag of dice, like
He be
dice
alright.
that you shoot with. They be outright. You take a back body drop on dice, all
It's
in the
Chris
ring.
Jericho.
That shit looked
It's
like it
Chris Jericho.
sucked.
He'll be alright.
I feel like that's something that imagine the milk crate challenge, except it's shrunk down to dice size portions. Like it's the corners
Randy
and them
Orton was
edges
alright
that if
after
you
the
lay in the
thumbtack.
wrong, I would rather thumbtacks than falling on hundreds of dice. Not just two dice that you got in your hand that you shoot with. Think about it. A bag full of dice and you fall on it. Ain't no safe way to fall when there's dice on the floor.
He walking, ain't he?
I'm of course they're alive. I'm just happy
Well,
that it
he's
wasn't
fine.
Legos. If it was
Okay,
Legos,
Legos. Now we're
oh god.
talking. There's sharp corners and just no, but
That's what I'm
dice.
saying about the dice.
There's no sharp
These
corners
dice
on dice.
these dice were not filed down. These were classic in the hood, fresh out the pack. Dice, clickety clang, clack clack clack, dice. If you
He'll
listen,
be alright. What
I'll
else
find it.
happened?
I'll find the clip. I'll find the clip and send it to you.
I'm
What else
still gonna
happened?
have the same reaction.
And mine's will be the same too. Juice Robinson came back to join the Bang Bang Gang in the retention of their trios tag team championship. So it's nice to have Juice Robinson back on the books, guns up, if you will. And what else? As confirmed already, Swerve Strickland has another title defense for Forbidden Door, and his opponent is one Will Ospray. That has been confirmed. So now, when I hear that match, I get excited, but I also get worried because I thought that we were going to save the Osprey match for Wembley, but we're doing it
I don't know
now.
why
So
they
it's like,
wouldn't do it at Wembley. I feel like Wembley is the bigger audience, but I'm not Tony Khan, so
nope, neither am I. Can't wait to see what happens in New York at Forbidden Door, and especially with the TNA shit going on. Can't wait to see what New Japan cook up with this show. And also, I think I also saw that Hook is now being mentored by one Samoa Joe. So I feel like this can only
oh
be good for
shit,
everybody involved. This
oh
can only be good
shit,
for everybody. Yes, can you imagine that? What is Samoa Joe telling Hook? Telling Hook how to be a cold killer like he already
oh
is.
fuck.
Yes, that's
Y'all
a
are
good
cooked. That's all
television.
I can say. That's all I can say. Samoa Joe and Hook. Let's just put it this way: Hook didn't even need to be trained by Samoa Joe, but he is. So now he's about to be even more lethal than he already was. Y'all are cooked.
Another thing too was also confirmed that Mercedes Monet's first challenger has been confirmed. It is Sky Blue. She
Who?
interrupted her title celebration. Sky Blue. It's all right. Well, I'll pull up some tape on her. She's actually very, very. She is what I like to call AEW lifer, and she came up in the system,
Ah,
found her way, and is in the perfect spot and the perfect opponent for Mercedes Monet. And it's the
okay.
truth because it rhymed.
My question
So
is, what happened
you
to
will see.
Dr. Britt Baker? Where did Britt go?
I feel like she's just chilling being a dentist because that's a job in itself. Teeth
Oh,
don't
she's
stop.
actually a doctor?
She has her own dental practice.
Oh shit, I
Like
didn't know that.
she did wrestling too. I feel like if she said that she was a dentist first and then just did wrestling while she was becoming a dentist, so she has her own practice. And I mean, to be honest, well, I don't think we really need her. I mean, it'd be nice to have her, but if I want Britt in the game, I want her as champion. I
That
don't want her as the baby face. I don't want her
Britt
chasing. I need her
versus
as
Mercedes?
a heel champ. Oh yeah,
Yeah, let's do it.
yes. So I mean, listen, whenever she gets ready, and when it's up
Is
to her,
done pulling
shit,
out
come back
wisdom
when you're
teeth
ready.
and doing root canals and
Listen, we love to have you. Trust me. But I feel like the roster is getting its feet together, and especially with all this cross promotion, everybody coming in and out, doing whatever they want, it's only going
yeah,
to get better, man.
yeah.
Wrestling is lit.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing else
I
neither.
can't think of nothing else.
Try
That's
to think.
everything.
We All right, this episode got to be at least an hour, so we need to riff for like another 5 minutes or so
Why it's gotta be an hour?
because it helps the long term retention of viewership because I've seen that over time the episodes that are a little bit over an hour or just at an hour tend to do better than the ones that are under an hour because I feel like if we keep them here for the long haul, keep them here for the ride, they enjoy it the whole time. So by the time they get there, oh my god, an hour has passed. I can't believe it. What a time! I can't wait to do it again next week.
Me and my ADHD be checking out after about 45 minutes.
well,
I'm gonna be
listen,
complete.
I'm I'm glad that you made it this long. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Let's
All right,
let's
well,
push it to an hour. No, we can push it to an hour.
I was not. I was just bullshitting. We ain't got to do all that. I think we good. I feel like they're just gonna be happy to see us back in our natural habitats, conversing back and forth about this shit.
Yeah, and look,
And
we
hey,
gonna
listen,
try. Look, the schedules have not been lining up. Okay.
listen. And if you thought last week was something, I can tell you this now. I will send you my updated schedule so you know when I'm working and when I'm off. But I will be for the next month and a half. I will be on the road. I will be
Yep.
out of town. So my
Hmm.
background will definitely be looking different in the forthcoming episodes of pretty much anything that you see me on. But just know this thing here does not
Ain't
stop
stopping.
and neither will us. I feel like this is only everything that we're doing is only getting bigger from here. And
Yeah.
I'm just happy to be a part of it. And it's up. All right, I
Yeah.
think that's it. Uh, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at 2.5_hills. Follow the YouTube page at UncleBlacc215. I'm pretty. You know what? I'm gonna change the name of the YouTube so that way it can Coraline. I said Coraline. That's not even a word.
That's
Align
a
with
movie.
everything else is going on over here.
It's a movie.
That is a movie. Go. I don't know. Go see it. Should I? Is it a good movie? Is Coraline a good movie?
It it's
Should I
good.
tell them go
It's
see it?
it's good. It scares me, but it's good.
Oh, okay, well,
We'll
if
put
you
it
like
that way.
scary
Go see it.
things, you like good
Um,
scary things, go see
mhm.
Coraline. Not an ad. I'm UncleBlacc215 on Instagram. Bri is
at Bri 99 period with 2 underscores.
yes, sir. Once again, thank y'all for listening. We try to get everything together, get the travel situations together, so we can keep this stuff coming. But in the forthcoming weeks, we're gonna be vlogging. I'll be vlogging too. So if something like that happens again, we'll always have you with something here on Spotify and on YouTube. Hey, you think we should put a new logo up? Because I got one. I think we should just put it up
Ooh,
and post it.
yeah.
All right, all right, we'll post it after this episode goes up. So by the time this episode goes up, the logo will be everywhere. Shout out to Morgan. Morgan did the logos for us,
Yes.
man. We were
We
sitting
love
on it for a
Morgan.
second. We about to throw them up. Shout out to Morgan. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Donovan, Chris, Nikki, DJ, Wise Man. I think that's it. I
That's
don't want
everybody.
to miss anybody. Thank
That's
everybody.
everybody.
All right, cool. Well, with that being said, thank y'all for listening. This has been 2.5 Heels, and we will see you next week.